into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Won't you let the light shine through? Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
shabby. Alright, come to realize I should probably get this paint a little bit lighter. Thin it down a bit more. Light's putting a lot of glare. Hey, what's up, Francois? Whew. Francois, what you working on? Before, after. Not too shabby. That's a lot of painting. A lot of non-edge highlighting to do.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy, but it's so.
Oh, that's right.
We must merely make a start.
What are you basing it on? The Titan, or not the Titan? The that big Eldari ship.
The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to
Throne Worlds. Never heard of that. So I don't think I have.
kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride.
Trying to determine whether I put that purple or make that silver. I think I'll make that silver. Probably. Trying to finish up the crotch region. That way I know I'm done with that area. Definitely need to find a new type of light source or something. This this ring light's putting a little bit of glare. Forest full of giant shroom trees. Well, my Tau, I'm gonna do a giant, what do you call it, world? Wheat field, essentially. Hopefully. That's the idea I want to go with my Tau. This will be the first model I'm sure I'll probably base too. Because it's going to be the first one I more than likely will be fully painting. Snow for Ultramarines was pretty straightforward and basic. Good introduction to basing. And now trying a little bit more complicated basing. Whew. Alright, crotch area done. Oh, now to toes. I keep breathing a lot, but almost like I'm holding my breath as I paint. Hey, what's up, Necron Overlord? Sorry, I've been really focused. Oh, but I'm doing okay for our Nightcrawler. Oh, me too, man. Some of us has graveyard shift jobs. Almost done with this other toe. Alright, same here for the most part. Hey, what's up, Randall? Ooh, wow, I stream a lot longer than I thought I would. I usually, I try streaming around Monday to Friday. I generally try to. The reason why I don't stream on the weekends because that tend to be tournament days. So that's when I have to go to sleep early because I have to get up really early. I try to stream around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and try to stream for at least an hour. And again, I try to, not guaranteed. I want to be consistent, and I'm trying to. Before, essentially, all this is all before, except for the foot, that thigh, and the crotch, and the ass too. So it's coming together pretty good. Just a lot of purple to paint and figure out where I want to do. I know I want to do these gunmetal with silver. I think I'll pop those as those little tiny like bolts or something yellow maybe, because I think I'll have that circlus yellow, those thigh things right there as yellow as well. Competitive player. Well, you know, I don't. I just play in the tournaments. I try to play the the lowest winning faction possible. So if I had Imperial Agents, I'd be playing them. If they're somewhat fun, at least. So right now, for me, I don't play Necrons. I play Ultramarines and Tau. And right now I'm playing the Anvil Siege Force because it's the lowest win rate one, and it's the thing I like. Is that purple staying that same shade? Well, Actually, so this purple, as you see it right as now, it's not varnished yet. It's not. I don't think this has a good representation of it because this is like my first iteration of it. So, first iteration of the of the purple. Very dark, as you can see. And plus, I did put a gloss varnish intentionally. I want them to be very shiny. So you can kinda somewhat see some quote-unquote edge highlighting. It's not quite as pronounced. Maybe it's because of the sheen. And this is again like one of the first, maybe fourth iteration of the paint, but the new technique that I have now is what I developed from the yellow is really distracting. That's the point for me. The point of the yellow is for it to stand out and to have just very little of it, but enough to stand out. So that's what I like about it. So let me grab the other guy. And same thing with that. Like the purple looks really, really dark on the webcam. Magnet. But you can see like the certain purples are like darker. Again, this is like one of the not first iterations per se, but I guess the final iteration that I had with the Tau. Then I won't say perfected it with the Space Marines, but I did come up with a better technique, I guess you could say. And here's my stealth suit. So this is how I'll play my stealth suit soon. They're already fully painted. Necrons, I'm thinking about running Annihilation Legion detachment for Necrons. I did have a person that was playing Necrons. He did trade it in though for something different, just because the Necrons were very kind of, I guess, slow and purposeful. I guess that's the right word for it. But he did run, he does have a lot of Catans, and that's the other kind of army he has left. It's just all a bunch of Catans. I think he has a Nightbringer, he has the Deceiver, so they're all clear plastic when unpainted. Well, this is actually resin. So this is 3D printed resin models, and I didn't paint them at all. Well, no, they were really tough, Necron. It took an entire shooting phase to wipe out one unit, and I think he's just kind of tired of GW kind of nerfing them a little bit. Like other factions seems to regenerate much better than the Necrons can, and the Necrons was kind of known for that. Now he plays World Eaters, and he also still has the Catan for Necrons. Let's see. I think these people were also I think clear painted, 3D printed. Sorry, then I base coated it white. Sorry, base coated black. The reason why I have these guys as clear, Randall, is because they're stealth suits. So this works great for them. And the fact that, you know, they can ask me why I didn't paint them is because, hey, they're in stealth form right now, okay? This guy that plays Necrons, Necron Overlord, the guy that plays Necron, he follows the meta and stuff like that. I guess he's kind of just wants something different. For me, I don't really follow the meta. I just play what I like to play. And I love the Anvil Siegeforge strats and stuff, but the problem with their armies, the fact that they stay stationary, and that doesn't really do very well in the game where you have to move. But I still love it, and I will find a way to make it good. Whenever I do, I think in one stream I will post my list, and just to see what people think about it. I think because I do have a tournament coming up this Saturday, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna either do it the next stream or the stream after, and get people's opinion on it. Again, Anvil Siege Force though. And also, again, with the Tau though, I'm running these guys. I don't think they're like competitive, but with the new For the Greater Good, I really want to play these guys now. If they suck, like really, really bad, I probably won't play them. But if they just suck, I'll probably love them. I want to see what these guys can do. But you know, obviously, I gotta paint my Tau first, though. I have to have what do you call it? I have to kind of put a whole bunch of my warriors in a quote-unquote blender. I call it a blender, but it's not really. It's just a way to strip off the paint so I can repaint these guys with the new technique that I've developed. It's really just what do you call it? Smash Burger for some reason comes up. All the parts for locomotives I'm working on. Randall, let's see. By the way, I got all the parts for locomotive I'm working on. Just waiting for the opportunity to get them painted. Opportunity, man. You gonna base coat them first and stuff? There's always an opportunity, Randall. You just have to make it happen. No, I get you, man. Your schedule's so weird, man. I hope you find the time to kind of do the painting and stuff of this the trains that you have. I think hopefully you'll enjoy it, and I think you will. It's just a nice, peaceful thing to do. So, anyways, Necron Overlord. What? Annihilation Legion. I can't remember if I fought against that. There was another person that did have Necrons in a tournament. He ran heavy Catan. He had Deceiver, Nightbringer, I think 2 of the Catans that you got multiples off. He has the Void Dragon, so that's 5 Catans right there. He had 2 barges that if it stays stationary, it has devastating wounds on 6. And I think 3 of the 6-shooters. The problem with that list, though, is especially a heavy Catan list, the fact that you just take, I'll take Assassination and bring it down and win just by killing your guys. But Catans are really tough, though, to kill because half damage, feel no pain, 4-up invul, good lord. Plus stuff that's like 11, I think, 11, 12, somewhere around there. Wash a shell and pound the fort. So Randall, wash the shell. Do you mean you're gonna wash the plastic with like mineral spirits or something like that? I'm gonna call it actually, but I'm gonna talk for a few more minutes before we head out. There's just a few things I got to do. Not to sound rude, but a person who chases the meta doesn't really last long. Hey, I 100% agree with you. No, Necron Overlord, you're not wrong on that one. He's not necessarily chasing the meta as in the army. He's playing the meta in the army that he has. So there is though, there is another person in our little group that buys the current army and sells his old army. And right now, this is his 3rd time going to Space Marines. He had Space Marines, sold it for the current army, the current release army, then somehow went through all the armies. He's playing Shatterstar. I don't know what he's playing now. Well, mind you, he's not playing Necrons anymore. He's playing World Eaters. So he was trying to play it with Angron and then 8 bounds. I think he removed Angron, which I'm glad, because he had really bad luck trying to get Angron back. I remember shooting him off turn 1 and he never came back on the board. I got so lucky with that shot. But anyways, there's other person that just constantly buys the most current army, and he always sells his old army, and we keep telling him to just hold on to your models, man, because you eventually go back to them. This dude spent so much money on 40k, it's crazy. He's not rich though either. He works at Walmart. Let's see, Randall. Well, just warm soapy water using mild dish liquid. Basically, you want to make sure the models are free of any oils. Yeah, it could have that could keep the paint from sticking to the models. Absolutely. Luckily enough, I've never done that, but it's probably a wise idea to do that. I'm just probably too lazy. What I was thinking about doing is like having a. Never mind. It's the Necron Overlord. That's our most competitive attachment, or be a crazy Necron player. What do you mean? What's a crazy Necron player, Necron Overlord? I actually wouldn't mind just like because the Catan list is really good. It seems kind of fun, but kind of like oppressive a little bit. I think it's probably worse than I think Knights maybe, because they're technically Knights with half damage, feel no plane, and 4-up invuls all the time. Hey man, I'm 100% with you. I'm going Tau. Excuse me. I plan on having 3 armies official. I want an Imperial army, I want a Xenos army, and I want a Chaos army. Official armies. I do plan on 3D printing, as you can see here. This is a 3D printed assassin. But I don't think I'm going to go official with them. But I do want an official Xenos army. Satanless is lack board. Yes, you're right, Necron, but still, it seems fun to me. So, I don't care. I might run, like, of course, as much Satan as can, Necron, but I will have, try to see what I can fit in terms of just sitting on the objectives and stuff. I don't know what that would be like. Again, it's just, fun thought. It's like, oh, let me just try a whole bunch of Satan. And every time one of them dies, my opponent scores both on the assassinate and bring it down, which will hurt very badly. But yeah, I think due to bring the World Bearers as a army to come back. I run Ultramarines, mind you, and my Chaos army will be Word Bearers for sure. If they bring them out as an army, I will have Word Bearers. For those of you know, let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about and why. I'm going to call it the Calth Army. Model trains, even brand news, are known for possibly having that. So I'll wash the shells to be safe, pat them dry, and use a microfiber towel. Actually, Randall, you can let them air dry. You don't necessarily have to pat them dry, but pat them dry would be a great idea. Also, I'm thinking, I don't know if you want to do this, but there are, what do you call those things? Like, really strong blowers. I just bought one. And Amazon Prime's having their Prime days this week, this few days. And it's a really strong, essentially it acts like a can air, but instead of can air, it's like just a tool that just constantly blows air. It's really powerful, and you can use that to dry your model trains. I just don't know if you would have any other use for that for a very powerful blower. Yeah, it's actually it can work as a fan too. Don't put it on the strongest setting though. It's quite strong, Randall. I'd say 3 if you want to dry out your models. 2 is pretty good for a good gust of wind, at least the one that I have. Let me bring it actually. I'll be right back. I'm taking you guys with me though, but oh jeez, I think I'm getting old. Oh crap. So using it to cool down my thermometer. So, you know, I'm not sponsored or anything, but these things right here. So, and it has different kinds of head attachment. Get a hair dryer instead. Oh, not a bad idea there, Necron. But these things actually, it's not too expensive. And there's multiple uses for this. You can use this like a fan if hot. But it's quite powerful. Necron says get a hair dryer. I think hair dryers are probably $20. This one was like 33 plus tax. And it's really strong. This is not quite the most funneled nozzle, and it's still very strong. You could probably actually dry out pretty good. Again, you know, up to you whether that's what you want to do, pat it dry or whatever. If it's something that you do, if you get more and more models and stuff, it might be worth to invest in something like this, especially now when it's like on sale. But if it's just a few models, I would highly suggest just doing what you normally do. Wash it, pat it dry, and let it air dry a little bit. If you already, that already works out too. So what else? Yeah, not too much else. I guess I'm about to call it pretty soon here. So again, trying to paint my ultramarines, then my Tau. You don't want to use a hairdryer on them. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, if you blow it like in a very low setting and kind of far back, the hot air could evaporate some of the water. You don't want to put it too close, obviously, but far back enough where the heat's not like hot, but just warm. That could help with the evaporation process, though, Randall. But of course, you do like that, and you find out how far you have to be for that just a slightly warm air, and then that's how far back you want to be with your models. But yeah, absolutely, be careful, Randall. Yeah, for sure. All right. Anyways, I am painting this model in particular for Tau at the moment. Just because I kind of want to change it up a little bit, even though it's technically the same painting technique, it's just different colors. So I guess just a different model too, and this is quite a huge one. And like I said, it's looking pretty good. When I put varnish on these, that foot, that thigh, and that crotch, hopefully it'll make it pop even more. I don't know if I should use the high gloss varnish or just the matte varnish, because matte varnish is technically not matte at all. It seems like it's still high gloss, but maybe it's not as glossy as like as high gloss. What hair dryer just put on the low setting? Yeah, absolutely, Necron. But yeah, I like this just because I can use it as, like, when you get hot and you have your body gets really hot, you can just kind of stick this in your underneath your shirt, just fucking blow it. It's super strong. Great for hot days. And also you could use it to dry your car, but I wouldn't suggest it because it's very small. It'll take forever. Might as well get a like a leaf blower for that. Which I did buy one for drying the car. Anyways, alright, I will be calling it now. Ooh, streamed a lot longer than I thought. Anyway, I try to stream Monday to Friday around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and try to stream for at least an hour. Try. Again, not guaranteed I'll stream any of those days, but I do try to, and I want to try to be as consistent as possible. I do want to finish my Ultramarines, my Tau, my MCP, my World Eater, my World Bearers, my Killteam, my Old World, which I will be painting my Beastmen, and my Infinity models. Got a lot. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up the sound down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.